Well, Mr. Ranger Doggy, it says we're live. Live. Let's get some coffee. Should we get some coffee? Let's get some coffee. Yeah, coffee. All right. Let's get some coffee. Yeah. Ooh, coffee. Coffee. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Happy. Ooh, let's stir the coffee extra. A happy. A super duper. That's a super duper. Happy Sunday, 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 fun day. Hope all is well, swell, and groovy. Good morning, Alma. Good morning. I just seen you bebopping in. Good morning, Alma. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy with you. Totally hip and groovy. Good morning. Good morning and happy Sunday. Good morning. Yes, a little late on the coffee talk this morning. I was tired. I slept in. Good morning, Tampa J. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Hope all is well, swell, and groovy with you. Good morning, Sister Jackie. Good morning. That was some cool tiki video. That was cool. That was cool last night. That was fun to watch. Good morning, Jackie. Hope all is well, swell, and groovy with you. Oh my gosh. Good coffee. This coffee talk, this morning's coffee is brought to you by Pinky Pigloo. Pinky Pigloo. She sent me some coffee. Sent me some coffee. And yeah, that's what we're having this morning. Some Pinky Pigloo coffee from Pinky. Let's see. I gotta show what kind of coffee it is. I had to put it in another container. So this is New Orleans New Orleans blend coffee. Really good stuff. Sorry. It's been raining this morning, so I'm a little congested. So yeah, New Orleans coffee. Lori? Elsewhere. Hello, Elsewhere. Good morning. I didn't see you come bebopping in. Yes, I drink some coffee for you, Omna. Good morning, Elsewhere 50. Good morning. Hope all is well, swell, and totally hip and groovy with you. Lori, I see. Good morning, Lori. Elsewhere 50. Boy, that's good coffee. Good coffee. Sorry. I am very congested this morning. Oh, Alma, I'm sorry. How about decaffeinated? Could you drink decaffeinated coffee? I know it's like a tease, but could you drink decaffeinated? And get back and watch the video where you open Pinky's mail. Yeah, Elsewhere. Yeah, she sent me some good coffee. She sent Mr. Ranger Dog some treats. Mr. Ranger Dog got some granola, blueberry granola treats. And he got these little treats to put his pills in. He just loves those. Yep. Of course, I got me some coffee. And it's good coffee this morning. I mean, it's good every morning, but this is some good coffee. Good coffee. I'm gonna get me some more coffee. So yes, I'm a little tired. Yesterday I had so much fun at the Bug-O-Rama. Met so many groovy people. We had to leave a little early. Left like about The show was done at like at 4. It was going to have the award ceremony at 4. But we left about 3 because the storms were approaching the Wichita area. So we drove back to Wellington, hung out here. Janice, which is Eric's wife, cooked some barbecue chicken, some scalloped potatoes last night. So we all hung around, hung out, and just enjoyed ourselves. Also, I want to share this with you fine folks. Look what I bought yesterday. I am not much into, I don't drink much. I don't drink much at all. But when we got back here to Wellington, Kansas, there's a pretty to-do liquor store here. So Eric and everybody went into the liquor store, and of course I went in just to go check it out and see what they had to offer. Because I don't drink much. I drink beer once in a while, especially in the summer times. I like to have a beer at night, but I drink wine once in a great while. Well, they had a bottle of wine. Check this out, folks. They had a bottle of wine, and I bought the very last one. Bought the very last bottle of wine. Check this out, folks. Look at this bottle of wine. I know I'm not advocating alcohol or drinking, but I seen this wine. It was $5.99, and I got 10% off of the $5.99. It's a cabaret, but look at Woodstock. Woodstock. It came out in 2012. This is the 2012 wine, but look at Woodstock. I was like, wow. It's pretty neat. Of course, I probably won't drink it. It's just something I thought it was neat. Yeah, the label's pretty cool, huh? Of course, they have a nice little thing on the back about the Woodstock Festival. But I thought it was neat. And of course, the guy at the liquor store, the owner, thought it was really neat that we all come pulling up in a bunch of VW buses. I think so. He said that they don't make these no more. So, I guess, and I bought the last one that was in a liquor store. It's a 2012 Chardonnay. Chardonnay is what it says. But yeah, I was like, I seen that, so I bought that just to have. And I know I may or may not drink it in the future. I don't know. This isn't like a very rare thing for me to do. But I had the Woodstock. I mean, I'm about the Woodstock. I mean, I have a Woodstock tattoo right here. I have the same tattoo right here. I don't know if you guys, but yeah, I have the same tattoo right there. I'm a Woodstock fan. I'm not a Woodstock baby, but I might as well have been a Woodstock baby because it's one of my favorite music festivals of all time. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I had to share that with you folks before I forgot. But yeah, we had fun at the Bug-O-Rama yesterday. Let me catch up on some comments here. Oh, yes, I could think of it. Yeah, I know, I bet you do miss coffee, Alma. I'm just trying to catch up on some comments here. But yeah, the Bug-O-Rama was so much fun yesterday. I had so much fun watching all the people checking out the VW bus. Everybody just loved how my bus was, had the air conditioner and the way I had it set up. And like I said yesterday, when I was telling people this is my home, I live in this bus, I think most of the people thought I was just joking with them or being silly. But that's why when I start doing more car shows, I would like to get a little DVD player, burn a DVD off, make a little 2-minute clip of my YouTube channel, of my adventures, and have it here maybe playing so people could just see, what this VW bus is truly about. It's not a weekend campmobile. It's not, it's my home. It literally is my home. Jackie, I believe I'm a reincarnated soul, and I do believe that my past life I was at that music festival. Maybe that's why I've always been into that music festival. I've always loved the music. I got the box set somewhere in my storage of all the music of most of the bands that played there. I got the director's cut DVD. Um, so yeah, it was a good festival. I do believe we were all there as well. Oh, me too, Tampa J. I would love to have been there. Um, Drayton, over at Drayton's World's Greatest Kiting, he went to Woodstock. Not the Woodstock Music Festival, but he went to the Woodstock field where they had the music festival in Bethel, New York. That's where they actually had Woodstock. A lot of people think they had Woodstock in Woodstock, New York, but it was actually Bethel, New York, some 60 miles west of Woodstock, New York. And they had it on a little farm, Max Yasgur's farm, and like I said, beautiful Bethel, New York. So, anyways, Drayton's got to go to the field, fly a kite. He got to go fly a kite on the field last year. He's got to do one of my bucket lists. One of my bucket lists is to travel, take this old VW bus to the original Woodstock site, which I will. And of course, all you beautiful people will get to cruise along for those adventures. And that's a future adventure. Maybe that's a 2020 adventure. Maybe a into 2019 adventure. I don't know, but that is a bucket list for my bus, is to travel to the original Woodstock site and hang out. Mm-hmm. That's been one of my bucket lists for this VW bus, Tampa J, since the bus found me. Because really, I don't own this bus. Like I said, I'm just a caretaker for now. There's gonna be caretakers on down the road. Yeah, he's a cool dude, Jackie. Yeah, that's my buddy Drayton. He's my good friend, Drayton. Um, Drayton got me connected with Kevin. Kevin is the one who gave me work last year. Kevin and Drayton are friends. Drayton actually used to live here in Oklahoma. So, yeah, Drayton's a good friend. He sent me a kite and all that jazz. I look forward to the day me and Drayton get to hang out, play some disc golf together. He's a good friend. He's a good friend to me, as all of you wonderful people are. And I'm looking forward to the day we all get to hang out, possibly play some disc golf together, some golf. Mm-hmm. So here we are, rolling in already. Well, I'm going to look at the time, the official time. It's 28 minutes after the hour here in my neck of the woods, your neck of the woods, and everybody's neck of the woods on the 20th. The 20th, am I correct, Omundo? Yes, I am. The 20th of May, 2018. I'm going to get some more coffee. This is good coffee, Pinky Pigloo, when you get to see the video here. Thank you so much for the coffee. I am enjoying my coffee. And if anybody else would like to send Mr. Ranger Dog some Ranger Dog treats or some Ranger Dog stickers for the bus, or just some stickers for the bus, or some coffee for some coffee, you can always send me some coffee at 57514 Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, 7373157. I had to look up there, so I got it wrote down always. It's always on my bus now. I have got it on my bus. Mm-hmm. Heck yeah, Jackie. Heck yeah. Yeah, Drayton's a cool cat. He's my buddy. He's my buddy. We're all just dust in the wind. Yes, we are, Tampa J. Yes, we are. Just kind of blowing on the breeze, Yeah, I know I'll go to Bethel. I will go to Bethel, New York someday. I know this for a fact, Tampa J. I know this. I look forward to this. That's going to be one heck of a trip. That's going to be like a 2-week trip, you know, to get there, check it out, and hang out. It'd be nice, it'd be really cool to actually get to camp out on that piece of property, but you can't do that. Years and years and years ago, people used to do that. They used to have the Woodstock reunion on that piece of property every year. Every year, um, a few hundred people, sometimes hundreds of people, would travel every 14th, 15th, and 16th of August and travel to that location and hang out there. And you could camp there on that property. And years and years and years, they tried to stop it. Cops would try to run all the hippies off, and it never happened. And then in 99 or 2000, um, uh, Gary Allen, I think he's a multi-billionaire there in New York. He bought the property and turned it into the Bethel Performing Arts Center, which is a pretty cool place, you know. The original field where they had Woodstock is still there. On top of the hill and behind the hill, they've built a complete stage and performing arts center on the property. So it's known as the Woodstock Museum, or there's the Woodstock Museum there, and then, like I said, the Bethel Performing Arts Center. It's all there. It's a cool piece of property. I've loved what they did with it. I really loved what they did with it. It's just too bad that Woodstock, the music festival itself, couldn't survive like it should have survived through the years. Like every year they have Bonnaroo Music Festival in Manchester, Tennessee, and Coachella Music Festival in California. And you know those have been going on almost 15 years now. Of course, Burning Man in Nevada, they've been having Burning Man, what, 30 years now? 30 years of Burning Man? Amazing. We were just talking about Burning Man yesterday. None of us will ever take a VW bus to Burning Man. We all want to go to Burning Man. I would love to go to Burning Man. But this VW bus will not be going to Burning Man because of where Burning Man is. Burning Man is on an old dry lake bed called a playa. A playa. And this sand, this desert-like environment is talcum powder fine. That's how fine the sand is. I used to work and repair and clean the motorhomes that I used to rent out for a company that would take them to Burning Man, and basically those people would destroy them. The environment itself would destroy the interior, the motor, everything would have to be cleaned when they would come back, because like I said, that environment, that desert out there, the sand is as fine as talcum powder. I mean, it's freaky looking stuff. It gets inside of a air filter of like a generator. if you have a generator on board your motorhome, that generator's kaput. It's shot. It's shot. Oh, thank you, Alm. I'm glad you're listening. I get to yip yapping, and I have to catch up on stuff sometimes. Oh yeah, it would damage the old VW bus. That's for sure. I would love to take the bus out there. That'd be some fun stuff. But the environment. But I will make it to Burning Man in my lifetime. I assure you, fine folks, of that. I assure you, fine folks, of that. That's just my bag of tea, man. That's just my type of shindig going on right there. Elsewhere, you should. You should plan on going to Bethel. Um, it's a. I mean, I envy you if you get to go, because I'm looking forward to the day I get to go check out Bethel, New York. I really, really am. Mm, yes. Elsewhere, how's your mom doing? How's your mama's doing? Hope she's okay. I know you've been doing some hospital visits and whatnot. Pinky, Pinky, good morning. I just seen you come bebopping in. I'm sorry, it's kind of getting stuff kind of put around a little bit. Like seal up RVs and special ways not to live in a dust storm during Burning Man. It's crazy. Oh yeah, Jack, super enthused. Yes, Jackie. When we would rent those motorhomes, some people would completely cover the interior with saran wrap and duct tape, thinking that it would help, and it kind of did, but still, it would get in there. Hazmat suit, but this hazmat suit. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, yeah. Pinky, good morning. I'm sorry, good morning, Pinky. Welcome aboard the old VW bus. Welcome aboard the old. Thank you. And this morning's coffee talk is brought to you by Pinky, by you. Good coffee this morning, Pinky. Good coffee. I am totally digging it. Thank you. So glad you dropped. Stopped in. Hope all is well, and groovy with you. So I'm going to make it official right here. Official. Last cut call. That's it. Maxwell, the coffee maker, you've done your duty. Sleep well, my friend. Put a little bit more creamer. In the old coffee. So yeah, just chilling out. It's kind of raining a little bit here in my neck of the woods. The plan was to do a little bit of a tune-up on the bus this morning. Tune-up on the old bus this morning, but like I said, it's raining, and we have a plan B. That's to come back in 2 weeks, and we'll do the tune-up. That's the plan. But yeah, it's been raining this morning. It's been rainy this morning. Like I said, the plan was to do a tune-up this morning, the old bus. I mean, it's okay. It's running good, but it's something I do every spring, and that was the plan this morning. Plan B was if it's raining, I'll come back not next weekend, but the weekend after that, I'll come back and do a tune-up and hang out with them, and maybe since I'll be back in the Kansas area, maybe I can hang out or connect or meet up halfway somewhere with Brother Catfish. That'd be cool, because he's in the Kansas area too, pretty close to this Kansas area. I'm on the south side of Wichita. He's north side of Wichita. Kansas. Oop, looks like I dropped a little bit of coffee. Oh, I'll have to find my stuff later. That's good elsewhere. Oh my gosh. I'm still bikini hazmat suit. That still got me going. That's cool elsewhere. That's awesome people. But I had a most excellent time hanging out with all my VW friends this past weekend. I'll probably be leaving here next hour or two, have breakfast with my friends, and then go to my mom's house, hang out with my mom, stay there tonight. I'll take her out to dinner somewhere, and then tomorrow morning, of course, I'll get up and head back to work, back to the daily grind of grooviness with you fine folks hanging out with me every day. I'm so grateful that I get to start my days with you beautiful people. I apologize, my coffee talk was not at 6 a.m. this morning like normal, but I was tired when I woke up. I got the coffee, everything ready, and got my YouTube channel ready to go, and I was like, I'll just set it for another hour later or hour and a half later, and I'm going to have myself a nap. And went right back to sleep. Oh my gosh, that coffee is so good, Pinky. I when I opened it up this morning, it permeated the air. And I love how coffee smells like that. It's so good. It's just, I am very grateful. Grateful and humbled and so appreciative of what you sent for Mr. Ranger Dog Pinky. I am. I know he is. In his own Mr. Ranger Dog way, he is. I ate all my paydays. I ate my payday last night. I'm sorry, Pinky. I was gonna vlog myself eating the payday bar, but it was like right before I went to bed, and I was like, "Ooh, payday sounds good." So I ate my payday bar, my last one. I love paydays. my favorite candy bar. Yeah, that's cool. I agree, Alma. Oh, Pinky. Yeah, thank you so much, Pinky. And Mr. Ranger Dog loves his treats. He loves his treats. I apologize. I don't know why. I'm so congested this morning. And and if Dakota and Janice, I hope I say that right. Maybe it's Janice. Anywho, if you folks are watching or see my coffee talk, thank you so much for watching Mr. Ranger Dog yesterday. These couple that were hanging out with us, this young couple, um, offered to watch Mr. Ranger Dog while I went and did some vlogging real quick. And so they watched and hung out with Mr. Ranger Dog yesterday for about 45 minutes while I went and did my vlogs and all that around the car show. And I appreciate that. I really do. Yeah. It, everybody just loves the Ranger Dog. Everybody just loves the Ranger Dog. And then their dog, Ripley, showed up. Ripley, he's a what they say, it was a blue something lab. He was a lab, but it was called a blue something lab. Not a chocolate lab, not a golden lab. Anywho, Ripley, he shared some of Mr. Ranger Dog's treats that he got, his granola treats. Yeah. Mr. Ranger Dog, he's laying here. He's laying here doing what the Ranger Dog does. When I do my coffee, he just lays here. He had so much fun yesterday, Mr. Ranger did. Because other puppy dogs, this was um, a public park, so people had other puppy dogs there. So Mr. Ranger Dog got to meet all kinds of puppy dogs yesterday, and people, and all that. He had fun. I'm so glad that I brought Ranger with me on my adventure yesterday, this weekend. You know, my mom offered to baby or dog sit, Ranger sit, Ranger in air conditioning, because that was the most thing I was concerned about, is if it was too hot for Ranger. And luckily for us, we had rain the night before. It cooled everything down. We had breezy-like conditions yesterday, cloudy, partly cloudy to cloudy conditions. So it was a good day. And Mr. Ranger Dog had fun. The only thing I had about, I think it was around 2 o'clock, I started getting really sleepy, and I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was almost talked into climbing up here to the topper and taking me a nap. And when I went to the restroom, I walked over to the restrooms and I was walking back. They had a coffee truck set up, an old school bus that was decked out for a coffee shop, and she was selling $2 double shot espressos. So I bought me two double shot espressos, and then I she talked me into buying some iced coffee. Then I had me an iced coffee, and after that I was pretty awake for the rest of the day. But it was good coffee. It was good coffee. So here we are, rolling in at 31 minutes after the hour. Kind of a little bit of an extra bonus since I was late on this morning's coffee talk. A little extra bonus. But yeah. It was fun hanging out with Mr. Ranger Dog. It was. I enjoyed every minute of it. Liked hanging out with my friends. Liked seeing all the different buses. I got to get myself a tent. I don't know if you guys noticed. Some of the VW buses had tents in front of them. Those are Volkswagen tents. My bus at one time had that exact same type of tent in front. I would love to find that tent. Back about a year after I bought my bus, I had the opportunity to get a tent for the bus for free. All I had to do was drive to Texas to get it, and I never drove to Texas to get it. Now I look back at that, I'm like, why did I not do that? Because those tents, even if those tents are got holes in them, the poles are missing, raggedy taggedy tents, those are $500 for one that's basically almost mint to new. You're looking at $1,000 right there just for the tent. So yeah, those are high dollar. And of course they make aftermarket tents for these buses now, but I would like to get an original tent for the front of the bus. They seem like a lot of work to set up, but it looks so cool once you got it set up. So shaded. What, Mr. Ranger Dog? He's like, well, my friends, this has been a groovy coffee talk this morning. I apologize. It was a little on the late side, but I slept in. I want to make sure that I at least put it out there and let everybody know that I was going to do a coffee talk. And instead of at 6 a.m., people are like, where's going? Because I noticed as soon as I woke back up and looked at it, like somebody popped in there. It tells you if some people have gone in there and at least been waiting for you to start. Elsewhere, she lived in California, 80s and 90s. Oh wow, that's cool. That is cool. See, that's a common story. That's what I call a common Southern California story. California is a pretty good sized state, Northern and Southern California, and it's funny that they're still talking about breaking that state off into three different states. I don't see it happening. Californians are goofy like that, but they're not that goofy. At least I hope not, because I know I'm one of them. But to have three states, SoCal, NorCal, and Cali, I don't know about that. See, this is good coffee. Thank you, Pinky, for the coffee. It's good coffee. It's strong coffee. I made it a little stronger than normal. Oh, that's cool. A lot of folks got that from blood transfusions in the 80s, man. Man, it's just so humid. guess I can just say let's make this a coffee talk bonus. Should we just make this a coffee talk bonus? Go a few more minutes into it. Is anybody else live this morning? Should we do a YouTube in the morning? YouTube in the morning. YouTube in the morning. YouTube in the morning. Oh, somebody else is live. Let's see who's live. Let's see who's live. YouTube in the morning. Oh, nobody's live this morning. Well, at least it's on my list. But I see that Yvette put out a video a couple hours ago about the royal wedding. Everybody's talking about the royal wedding. I guess oh yeah, I know who got married. Sorry, I had to catch up on all. Anyway, it's amazing, how the world works, and what captures the world's attention, nowadays, and always has, with stuff like that. YouTube in the morning. Cheers to Sunday morning. It stopped raining. It hasn't been raining in like over an hour, and I'm hoping I can do we can do the quick tune-up before I split. I don't mind coming back. I don't mind coming back, and I know the bus will make it back. It's not so much. I'm not worried about the bus. Knock on wood. Knock on wood. I just know it's time for the tune-up. New oil, fresh oil, valve adjustment. Check the points. Brand new points, probably. I'm sure I should put new points in it. Just stuff I do every year. And since me and Daryl stopped talking, and I got to give that goofy guy a call, be like, yo, dude, we've been friends 14 years, man. You're having this guy kind of got weird on folks, and it all has to do with Trump and politics and Facebook of all stinking things. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because I know Daryl watches me, and I'm going to give Daryl a call. I'll be like, dude, I'll keep bugging him, like, dude, you built this engine, dude. You need to take a chill pill. You need to take a chill pill. I love you, Daryl. I know you watch, man. So be expecting a phone call from me, because you got to see Mr. Ranger Dog. You got to see Mr. Ranger Dog, because Daryl is the one who I got Mr. Ranger Dog from back in 2014, late 2013, early 2014 time frame-ish. Ranger came from Daryl's niece, and like I said, Ranger suffers from separation anxiety, because Ranger has gone from person to person to person. Well, when he went to Daryl, of course, if you guys may or may not know, you can always go watch my playlist, check it out. I used to live way out in the boondocks. Well, that's where Ranger was living when I met Ranger. And when Daryl would go into work, Mr. Ranger Dog would try to follow Daryl, or not go into work, but go into town to go shopping or whatnot. Ranger would try to follow Daryl. Ranger was spotted 2-3 miles down the road sometimes from Daryl's house. So when I was talking about moving back to Oklahoma when my dad got sick, Daryl's like, you want a puppy dog? Because I came to visit Daryl. I was like, you come to Oklahoma, this is Mr. Ranger, you can have Ranger. And I didn't really think much of it. I was like, that's cool. Well, after I moved in back to my house, Daryl called me one night and said, Ranger's been spotted again down the road. I can't keep him here no more. If you want Ranger, you got to come and get him. This was in December of 2013 is what it was. And so we went down to Oklahoma City, picked up Mr. Ranger Dog, and brought Mr. Ranger Dog back. And we had a Christmas tree, a live Christmas tree, and the first thing Mr. Ranger Dog did was pee on the Christmas tree when he came in the house. So that's how Mr. Ranger Dog decided he was coming home with us. And what was funny is he knew it too, because when we opened the hatch of the Jetta, he jumped into the Jetta. Like, he was ready to go. He knew, like, he's always been like that. I think he's part psychic. But he jumped in, and yep, he came on back to Ponca with me. You'll meet the boo-boos. Yep. See, back then I had a 2012 Jetta. It was a station wagon, Volkswagen Jetta. So I had a hatch in the back, and, you know, and he can hang out in the back. He loved it back there. But it's a nice Sunday. It's a groovy Sunday. Here we are rolling in 40 minutes into my stream. Yes, I usually keep it around 30 minutes, but it's a bonus today. It's a bonus because I slept in. I was tired. I went on I was only on 5 hours of sleep yesterday. Like, I was pretty tired. And some of the people that I talked to, because I wanted to put so much more into my vlog, but I like to keep them a certain amount of time. And there's other people who don't, straight up just don't want to be on camera. They're like, no, I don't. So I understand that, you know, when and it's not a camera, it's a phone, but still the same thing. They don't want to put their image out there. It's not so I understand that. So, but I got to pick at least, you know, the best buses that I liked the most. The bay window and the split window. That 66 splitty, that the surf one that was lowered with the surf board on top. That was beautiful. After I vlogged that and did all my shots I needed and talked, I sat there and just soaked it in, you know. Just soaked that sucker in, like, man. And, you know, it occurred to me right there. That's the important thing about when you're vlogging, you know, us vloggers. Yes, we love to get those groovy shots, you know, and make sure we got and said what we needed to say, you know, especially when we think about it in hindsight. But it's important to, like, soak the whole sucker in personally without videoing it, without, you know, having to think about it. Just sit there and sit back and just watch, you know. It doesn't matter if it's a, you know, car show or Disney or anything, you know, or a historical place, which is really groovy. You want to just sit back and kind of soak that in, because like when I was checking out that abandoned gas station on Route 66. Hello? Oh, are you looking for your kitty cat? What's going on, Dave? Somebody lose a kitty cat? Dave's kitty cat. But yeah, when I was on Route 66 at the old abandoned gas station, the one that's basically in ruins now, I basically did my video and all that jazz and then split. And you gotta soak that in. You gotta take it in. You gotta take time and just enjoy it, you know, because that's sort of the moments. That's the Volkswagen grease, you know. Yeah. All right, Mr. Boo Boos. I heard somebody out there looking for the kitty cat. I can't remember David Bramlett. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys a story. Since we're doing some coffee talk bonus this morning. All right, we got the splitty here in the bay window. That's my buddy Eric and his wife's bus, and that's Dave's bus. Dave's a cool cat. And over here, it's hard to see over here. It's raining. I got my buddy Adam's bus over there. Adam and Dave, these two guys are, I guess you can say, Volkswagen Hollywood famous. Volkswagen Hollywood famous. Yeah, that's how I'm going to put it. Volkswagen Hollywood famous. They've been in a movie. You guys should go check out this movie. You want to check out a really good Volkswagen bus movie, a real good feel-good movie about two guys, friends of mine. You know, I've never met these guys, but Dave and Adam's been in this movie. It's called Circle the Wagons. The name of this movie. And yeah, it's called Circle the Wagons, and it's about this guy David, not Dave Bramlett. Dave Bramlett owns the bus, and my friend Adam owns the other bus. We're talking about another guy by the name of Dave and his friend Charlie. Anywho, Dave bought this bus back in, I think it was like '05 or something. And this is a documentary movie. This is a documentary movie. Yeah, Circle the Wagons. And it's a Volkswagen. Anyways, Dave bought, not David Bramlett, this other guy, David and Charlie bought this bus in Iowa. And David was attempting to drive this bus back to California via Route 66. Anywho, this bus kept breaking down. This bus broke down in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And it sat there for like a year or so. And they got all this money together to make this little short movie. They're all Hollywood kids. You know, or Charlie is a Hollywood kid, and he's a good friend of mine via Facebook. We all talk, and they followed me very closely. Anywho, they bought the bus, called it the Croc. The Croc broke down in Tulsa. They all got with the Tulsa guys. You know, like, during the filming of this movie, they got the Croc back to working. It broke down in Oklahoma City. Met a bunch of groovy folks from Oklahoma City. Got the Croc painted up, all psychedelic, and then the Croc broke down in Tucumcari, New Mexico. They're trying to get this thing all the way to California, but it broke down in Tucumcari, and it sat there for like 2 or 3 or 4 years in Tucumcari at the Blue Swallow Hotel. And then Dave and all these Tulsa guys, my friend Dave Bramlett and Adam, they all cruised down and helped get the Croc going, and to get to California. They made it to California. It's all on it's a good movie. It's called Circle the Wagons. Go check it out. I had it on DVD, but I lost the movie. I lost the DVD. I was telling Adam about it. I was like, I gotta go buy the movie again, dude. I was like, my ex-wife snagged it when we got divorced, man. She took all my dang DVDs, but yeah, I was asking him about the Croc. I was like, do you think they sold the Croc? Because once the movie was filmed, my friend Pete, they flew like Pete down to Hollywood. They had like this Hollywood premiere, and it was really groovy, really, really, really groovy. So yeah, it's called Circle the Wagons. There's a part when, like I said, when Adam and Dave Bramlett go down there and help them, along with Pete, my friend Pete Sotnick, they call him the Volkswagen Guru, got it going. And yeah, it's funny. That's how my friend Dave Bramlett said that their Volkswagen bus, it runs on dog farts. That's why I always kind of coined the phrase, my bus runs on dog farts, man, Mr. Ranger Dog, you know. Here we are, we're raining again. It's a rain Sunday. Can you guys hear the rain? Everybody blames the dog. I know it, but that's why I always say my bus runs on Ranger farts. Sometimes he's just chilling. So yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good Volkswagen movie. That's when I started discovering other Volkswagen type of flicks. And that's also my friend Matt Polka. He did a movie where he bought a bus. He's a musician. And it's called The Bus Tour, the name of the movie. That's another good one. But Circle the Wagons, yeah, that's a really good movie. If you guys can find it out there, other than having to buy it, check it out. Check it out. This has been a fun coffee talk. Almost an hour. We'll just go an hour and say this has been a groovy hour coffee talk this morning. An hour in the bus with you beautiful people has been great. Extra 30 minutes. No rain there. My mom said it's been raining pretty good in Ponca. So I missed that rain. Catfish, good morning, brother. Good morning, man. Hey, listen up, man. Since you're bebopping in, dude. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to Plan B on doing the Volkswagen buses um, uh, valve adjustment, or basically tune-up is what we were supposed to do this morning, but it's been raining because I got the bus backed up to his little shop because my bus, you got to adjust the valves supposedly every 3,000 miles, but I've gone quite a bit over. But luckily for me, my valves are pretty darn good valves and been set for a while. But they needed to be adjusted. And they'll be fine until I come back. But I'll be coming back to Wellington, Kansas, Wansies, man. Not next weekend, but the following weekend. If the weather prohibits. It's all about the weather. You know how the weather is here. So, I'll be back in the Kansas, Wansies area. In like 2 weeks, man. So, if you want to hang out or maybe collaborate or whatever, possibly the universe can happen, bring around, we should hang out if possible. So, throwing it out there, brother, man. Letting you know. Because it looks like I'm going to Plan B. Because last night, Eric was like, yeah, I think we should talk about it. I was like, it was like we had it already in our heads together. Great minds think alike. They say great minds think alike. That, that we're going to have to do Plan B if it rained. I have to come back. So, yeah, man. Like I said, not next weekend. It'd be the following weekend. It'd be my next pay weekend. Paid when I get a paycheck. So, coffee's about done. My coffee's about done, Pinky. That was good coffee this morning. Great coffee. Good tasting coffee. What's up? What's up? What's up, Yayuna? Hey, Yayuna. Dickie brand pants. I need to get some Dickie. I'm gonna get some Dickies. I need to get some pants. Because look at these, folks. All my pants that I have now look like this. Because of batteries. And I can't, that's embarrassing. I can't be a delivery person like this. So I gotta go buy pants, So I'm gonna go buy pants. That's what I'm gonna do. They resist the battery acid. No kidding. No kidding. Well. This I did not know. I have learned something this morning. Thank you, Yayuna. Cool. Wally World has them. I was wondering, because the last time I ever bought, I used to buy Dickie pants, white painter pants. I'll find them in storage. I used to tie-dye Dickie. Those were one of my high dollar tie-dyes. People would like actually order those. Those were $100. Pants. But I'll find a pair. I have a pair somewhere in storage. At least 2 pair. And you guys will be amazed what they look like. Like I said, they were art. They were big. They were walking forms of art. You worked for AutoZone for that's a good company to work for. Thanks for the coffee, Pinky. This was good coffee. This is it. Mm-hmm. Designer original. Yeah, designer original. Right straight up from Avita. I've never, Pinky, I've never done eBay. I've never done stuff like that. I need to think about that. My mom is, for at least a year, almost 2 years now, has been trying to get me to do that because she has all this stuff she wants to get rid of. And she goes, she don't want to have an estate sale. She wants to get on eBay, and I guess I can start figuring that stuff out on eBay. I've never done it. I really don't basically have the time, because when I do have downtime, I'm either out playing disc golf, or doing something. I try to stay very active. And now that I can be able to come to do things like this with friends, that's a little bit of a drive. This is a 3.5 hour drive, almost 4 hour drive from Oklahoma City. It's a good distance. It's almost 250 miles to Wichita, Kansas, Wansies. I think it's almost 250 miles, maybe 225 miles. It's a good distance from Oklahoma City to Wichita. Um, so, I mean, I enjoy doing this. This has been a great weekend. So much fun. I haven't been able to do a camp out like this, like literally a camp out in somebody's yard. As I was explaining, and I was showing you guys want to hear a nice little story. I'm gonna tell you guys another groovy little Sunday morning story. This bus right here, this split window bus, right here, this one right here, that's my friend Eric and Jenna's bus. Okay, I know that, but this bus and my bus have hung out before they were owners of this bus, and I didn't know it until this year. All right, my friend Brad and Lisa from Ponca City, back in 2004 through 2010, I was involved and president of the Ponca City Volkswagen Club. That's why I have like Ponca City Volkswagen Club stuff. And that bus, my friend Brad and Lisa bought. That bus I just showed you. They bought that bus, and it didn't work. So they towed it to the campouts. We always had these big campouts at Lake Ponca, because when everybody met me, when my friend Todd, I can't say his last name because, you know, I know he'll probably get mad. My friend Todd, when he met me, he already had a Volkswagen bus, but it was just a shell. He had the engine at Daryl's house getting built, and he just had an empty shell of his bus. So he slowly built this bus. And all of his friends that I became friends with, including Brad and Lisa, slowly bought buses. Everybody became all this little, and here I was with this long hair. If you guys go check out my Facebook, I had this long hair, like I was like your standard long hair hippie, 60s groovy 70s type of fella. And slowly they all bought buses. Well, after I moved to California and the Volkswagen bus club kind of fell apart, everybody had kids. Nobody has buses no more except for Todd. That bus was sold to these people in Kansas, here in Kansas, not to Eric and his wife, to another couple. Well, those couple ended up selling that bus to Eric and his wife. And about 6 months ago or so, Eric was telling me, hey, I ran into the original owners and they know you, man. I was like, what? They're like, yeah, they know you. And it turned out to be Brad and Lisa. And I knew I seen that bus somewhere. And then last night I went back on one of my old Facebook. I have an old Facebook out there. And I found the original picture I have of this bus and all the buses in a circle in Ponca, the Ponca City Volkswagen Club, with Eric and Jenna's bus in that picture. And so everybody sat around that circle last night. We all looked at the picture. It was a cool story. It's cool to see that and know that how tiny of a community, even though hundreds and thousands of these VW buses were built, you know, still it's a tiny community of people that these things still travel around in circles, you know, kind of like the circle of goodness, you know, when it comes to the vloggers. All of us, you know, we've met through one person, and that was, you know, Adam, the Woo, you know, Jedi Master Woo. One person. Like, everything works in circles. Everything syncs up. Synchronicity. That's why 11:11 happens quite often. If you guys ever check out 11:11, it's the universe syncing up. That's the way I look at it. You know, synchronicity. Nothing happens, you know, just out of, you know, some chance. Everything happens for a reason. I'm a true believer in that. Here I am running in an hour into this. Folks, I got to get the bus ready. I got to go see my friends, because I know Adam and some of them are still in the buses. They probably listen to me yip yap all morning. But I love chit-chatting. I love talking and telling stories about my life and the life around this old bus.
I'm so grateful for you guys just hanging out, just deciding you're gonna just stick around all ears and listen to me yip yap. It's been fun. Yeah, it's a tribe. It's a family. You're right. That's exactly the feeling, Alma. That's the feeling, the same feeling I get from the Grateful Dead community that I used to travel and be a part of. I'm still a part of. You know, I haven't done that. That's what I was telling everybody. I was like, guys, I got to go to a music festival this summer. I'm thinking about going to one towards Labor Day weekend, the end of September. I'm thinking about going to one in Arkansas, and preliminaries. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing that. That's probably a given, and I'm pretty sure I'll be able to broadcast, vlogcast, and vlog and upload from that place. It's going to be exciting. I'm excited to hear about it. It's one of my favorite Grateful Dead. It's a tribute band called The Swag. The Swag. They used to have Camp Zoe. It's gonna be fun. They do it. They used to have this big music venue in the Ozark Mountains, which was an old youth camp, and it was beautiful. It was right in this holla. Beautiful natural creek ran through this holla, and they owned it. I literally owned it. But long story. But they got it seized by the government because the government thought it was. Can you imagine the government coming in and seizing Woodstock because of the drug activity? Like, and they try to blame the owners. Can you imagine the owners of Woodstock getting hauled in and thrown in prison for all the drug activity? Well, that's what happened to the owner of Camp Zoe, the lead singer of the Swag, Jimmy Taboo. He got hauled in, arrested, in prison for like maybe it was like 2 years. 2 years. Because he was putting on these big music concerts, and the state of Missouri was like, no. Anyhow, this other place in Arkansas, they have a similar type of venue, and they've been putting on these concerts like this for a while, and the Swag plays. And I've been hearing about this for years, about this, and I think I'm going to go, just because I want to go dance. There's nothing like dancing. When you dance, you release so much, like negative stuff out of you. It doesn't matter if you go two-step, a country scoot your boots or whatnot, or, do a little tango, or a little waltz. It's all about releasing that energy, and connecting with somebody else, and that's what I miss so much. Anywho, guys, I gotta make like a tree and split. It's been so much fun talking with you guys this morning. It's been good. It's been good. I got some good sleep. I had a good time this weekend. Good story. Good poke. Nothing but V-dub grease right there. I gotta get a trailer like that. Ain't that cool? I gotta get something like that for the bus. That thing looks handy dandy. Thanks, Alma, for hanging out. I'm so grateful that you get to hang out with me this Sunday. I love you so much. Elsewhere, thank you. It was called Camp Zoe in Missouri. The state of Missouri bought the property, owns the property now. Now it's called Echo Bluff State Park because the name of the there was this big old bluff that would run right there by the natural creek, and you could talk, just echo. They used to show. There used to be where they used to show movies. They used it as a big screen, and it was cool. It was really cool. But now it's called Echo Bluff State Park. It used to be called Camp Zoe. You'll find a whole bunch of stuff about it. Have a good Sunday. Have a good Sunday, Jackie. Thanks for hanging out this morning and sticking around. I appreciate it. And Pinky, this coffee talk was brought to you by you this morning. You and your grooviness. I put your coffee, the grinds, in an old Folgers can, but that was brought to you by you. Right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, Pinky. Pinky Pigloo. Elsewhere, I'm so glad your mom's doing okay. You're doing okay. I look forward to maybe getting to see you sometime in Tulsa, Oklahoma. My friend Adam's from Tulsa, Oklahoma. So I need to get up to Tulsa. I got a lot of stuff I need to do in Tulsa. I got a lot of friends I need to see in Tulsa. I got to go live on Tulsa time for a while. Catfish, since I'll be coming back in this neck of the woods in a couple weeks, I hope we get to hang out, brother. I hope we get to hang out. Thank you guys so much for hanging out this morning. It's been fun. It's been grand. It's been a blessing. It's been a good weekend. I'm glad I got to share it with you guys. I am. Until I see you beautiful people tonight on my Type 2 daily vlog. You know, it's a daily vlog that comes out every day. Little snippets of my life. Little snippets. Stay tuned for that. I'll see you tomorrow for coffee talk in the morning, 6 a.m. I'll be driving back to Oklahoma City early in the morning from my mom's house, 6 a.m. So, it'll be fun. Peace. Oh, I can't forget that. I cannot forget that. You gotta be kind to one another. Love one another. Be grateful for every single moment of the day. I might go live again today. You never know. Elsewhere, I get the itch, you know. I go live, you know. I might go live again today. I know. I guess the notifications are janky notifications, but hey, I'm just grateful to get to see you guys and be grateful for every moment of the day, because you just never know. Peace, love. Because love is all you need. And a little bit of Volkswagen grease.